Yo, what up, y'all? So, you've probably seen it on Twitter by now, or YouTube, whatever you're on more. No Jumper has been having a crazy week. I mean, with their biggest personalities and workers being fired, to allegations or things that are being brought back up to light, like old tweets and old videos of Adam22 and some crazy shit that he said, like edgy shit or whatever. I don't know. People are not considering it edgy because of what it's about, and I don't blame him. I'm not here to be the moral police or tell people what they should or shouldn't say or what's right and wrong. I think people can make that decision for themselves, and people should think for themselves. So this isn't like a hit piece on Adam or No Jumper or whatever. It's just kind of bringing this news to light and showing everyone what I've seen and probably what you guys have seen by now. This stuff is crazy, man. Adam has had a crazy past. He's done a lot of things that could be considered edgy or just out of the ordinary, from hanging out with young rappers when they were up and coming and doing crazy shit with them, like drugs and partying and sex, and I don't want to get too much into that. Yeah, Adam's been a pretty polarizing figure. He's done things that a lot of people in his position probably haven't done or tried. Like I said, probably like porn and stuff like that. But he has done some cultural things that a lot of people also haven't done, like bring a lot of these up and coming rappers back in the day from like 2014 to 2018. I think he was putting people on the map, and I gotta respect him for that. Like, I think I always will have respect for Adam, and I'm a big fan of No Jumper. If you're a fan of No Jumper, you gotta be a fan of Adam, right? Because that's him. No Jumper is him. So yeah, I've been a really big fan, and I've enjoyed the content throughout the years. These past couple 4 to 5 years, he's been switching up the content a lot, which isn't the worst thing ever. But if you're one of the day ones, I guess you can say, or a diehard fan of a certain thing that he does, you probably haven't been very fond of like everything that he's doing. Like, he's gotten into the political things, and not only that, but he's done a bunch of shit that just isn't, like, I don't know, hip hop or culture. He's done a lot of interviews with like porn stars or just people that he's came out and said this already. He's only really doing interviews with people that he wants to do. Back then he was doing a lot of, I'm not sure if it was paid, but he was doing a lot of like forced interviews where he didn't really like the person, or he didn't really like what they were doing or their music or whatever, etc. But he felt inclined to do those interviews because of the space he was in and the thing those people were doing, right? So like rappers, for example, or whatever. So yeah, if you're like a main fan of that side of Adam and No Jumper, you've probably whittled away, just have held on to what the past was about, right? Like the XX interview, stuff like that. I still have a lot of respect for Adam for doing that, like he didn't stay in a box. He started with BMX, he had his own store, started doing YouTube, made a podcast. He's a businessman, I guess you can say. Like, he's expanded his brand beyond just hip hop and BMX and all this shit. He has so many brands and so many things that he has his foot in. He hires people to make their own stuff under his brand. So it's kind of like a record label for podcasts, and I think that's dope. He still continues to shed light on smaller creators and smaller artists and rappers, stuff like that, and I think that's pretty dope. He's also not afraid of the controversy. He's had Nick Fuentes on his podcast. He's had several controversial figures on there. I think that's dope. I think not being scared of cancel culture and what all these people try to like bring you down for, right? He's taking it on head first, and that's pretty cool. Like I said, I like what he's been doing recently and just becoming bigger, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So this past week, Adam has been having a crazy week, or No Jumper, I guess you can say. So first of all, he was confronted by, not sure what his name is. I'm gonna be showing clips here very soon, but he was talking. I guess he was there doing a podcast with Flacco. He was there doing like an interview or a podcast with Flacco, and he was bringing up shit that was kind of putting Adam in a bad light, and Adam didn't like that one bit. He got there quick, he confronted the guy, and he was just telling him, why are you saying this on my platform? The guy was basically just saying, oh, well then what's this, what's that, what's this, and then Adam was answering the questions pretty cool at first, and things got pretty heated, and he was like, you know what, you should just leave. You shouldn't be doing this on my platform. You didn't do your due diligence and check the facts. You didn't do enough research. You got it all wrong. And the guy was saying, I have the facts right. This is what happened. And then Adam was just like, get out of here. This is I'm not putting up with any of this. And I don't blame him. You know, it's his platform. No one should bring anyone, regardless of who you are, bring down the host, right? Or the boss. No Jumper is him. And if you go on No Jumper talking bad about him when especially if he's not there, I think that's unfair. You know, he's not there to defend himself, and it's just wrong, you know? Like, maybe do it on your own shit or whatever, but you know, do you? A lot of this is old as shit, but that doesn't make it any better, right? Like, it's still what it is, and shit is just it's weird. It's weird to me. It's just not right, and I agree with that. It's not. Regardless of what age you were, if you're over the age of 18 and you're still thinking this way, tweeting this way, acting this way, it's not right. You know, you should hold yourself to a higher standard. A lot of people mature at their own pace, but it's still not an excuse, like I said. And I think people should be more conscious of what they're putting out, but it's a free world. You can do as you please. You know, back then a lot of edgy shit was kind of the normal. You know, a lot of people were doing a bunch of edgy shit, tweeting a bunch of edgy shit, making a bunch of edgy videos, and it was just kind of what was getting clicks back then, what was funny, you know, Tumblr, all that. A lot of it is coming back to a lot of the people that are still there, right? I'm gonna be showing some videos that are brought forward of what's been happening. He also came out today that AD and Tyrell are no longer with No Jumper. I didn't read into if it was them that left or Adam fired them, and obviously Lush getting fired live on stream while they were doing a podcast, and it's just getting crazy, man. All this has just happened this week. So let's get into the videos and the tweets, and let's see what's up.
Shit, talking about how much people get paid and shit, bro.
No, I didn't.
So I guess Adam was confronting him. I guess before this, he brought him into the hall, was saying like, you know, I have people telling me that you're on Discord saying a bunch of crazy shit about me, saying private shit that I told you because I trusted you, saying how much people get paid. And Adam's like confronting him like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, come on. And Lush is kind of basically just standing his ground saying like, I didn't say that. That's not what happened. It's out of context. That's not exactly what I meant. I didn't say those things. And he's kind of just holding his ground, right? Like saying like, I didn't do that. And Adam's just not having any of it. He's saying, look, bro, I can try to find out what's going on here, but for now it's best you just leave and let's just see what's going on here.
Do that? Yeah. That's complete cap. Like, seriously, like, we could go in the Discord and talk to those people directly.
I would love that. I would love to be proven wrong because the fact that I trusted you this much and that I've just had all this shit revealed to me.
I don't even know what people get paid. You even speak on that.
Okay, but I mean, why do I have random people in the Discord telling me, oh, so-and-so said this? And it's like something that I guarantee somebody said to you or that you've heard around the office, but that you never obviously should have fucking spoke on?
Nah, we could go in there and, like, because I didn't say that shit. Like, seriously, like.
So is there anyone else like pretending to be in there to be you in there or something?
I mean, you could look through the entire chat log in there. I didn't say anything like that in there, fool. Like,
okay, well maybe we can do like a full analysis of it, but I think I get the gist from talking to everybody.
Because I did not say that, dude. I did not. Like, I'm saying, like,
And this is where Adam's just not having any of it anymore. You know, you can see his growing frustration, and he's trying to say like, look, bro, you're making yourself look bad. You're lying to me in my face, continuing to lie. So let's just see what he does next.
I would have told you when you asked me before. Like,
no, you lied to me to my fucking face out there, right in my own office.
No, dude, I didn't.
If it's true, twice.
If I did, I would have said something.
Well, then there's a bunch of people in the Discord who are tragically misled, and some of them are people that I trust.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Mikey's in the Discord. Like, did I say?
It feels kind of crazy that all these people would just like try to frame you. You know, it seems a little bit more likely that you're just talking.
I mean, there's been a lot of like. I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus, but I didn't say like what you said that shit. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't. Fool. Like I would have told you if I did. Like.
I mean, it's gonna take you providing the entire Discord chat and pointing out line by line things that you didn't say that I'm being told by multiple people that you did say.
I could show you the entire chat. I didn't say that shit.
I honestly think, at least for now, maybe we could come to the bottom of this at some point, but it's probably better that you just leave.
All right, man.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not expect this to be a narrative that was taking place today, but we got to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm just super disappointed.
I didn't do that, bro.
Okay. You guys can end the stream or whatever, but
Yeah, so here's a tweet that I saw of basically where the news broke that AD and Tyrell are no longer with No Jumper. So while I was making this video, I actually found this clip on YouTube of DJ Academic's stream where he actually talked to AD, and it's kind of an inside look of what actually went down and what's actually going on behind the scenes. So I'm actually kind of excited to put this out because I was kind of feeling like I didn't provide the right information or have so much to say about it that was like actually factual. And it's kind of just nice to get this clip in here just to take out any speculation and actually put out the facts out there, right? So here's AD basically saying what went down with Lush, what went down with him, Tyrell, and everything behind the scenes, everything from Adam's thought process to why they actually got fired to what Lush was saying. Like everything that's literally happening is all tied together. So let's just take a look at this. I'll play the whole clip and then I'll play the rest of the video. I kind of just threw this in here. So yeah, just look at it for what it is, and yeah, I'm excited to get the facts out there and not just speculate on what I thought happened. Getting an inside look of what's actually going on behind the scenes with all of them and everything that's went down this week.
Showing, because he clearly has expressed that he has a problem with you guys doing your streams and pretty much just talking about content that may have happened there.
Yeah, and so I mean, once it got back to what I was saying. Once it got to that, that's kind of where I kind of got upset. So Adam hit me and he just like, hey, like, you good? What's going on? How's everything? I told him, I said, hey, I was cool until I hearing how you really feel about me. And he's like, what you mean? I'm like, listen, bro, you saying I make the same 4 jokes and this and whoop and all that and everything like that. And he tells me, he's like, what? I haven't even said that. He's like, who's telling you this? I'm like, listen, I ain't no rat. Just know I know how you really feel about me. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what do you mean? I said, bro, you told me to keep it cool. There should be no reason why people in the Discord is coming back telling me shit that you saying. So he asked me, he was like, hey, is you, like, who's in the Discord saying this and saying that? I said, man, listen, I don't know who's saying what in the Discord or anything like that, but you feel me? I don't appreciate that because me and you supposed to be better than that. So then Adam hits up, like, I think 3 people from the Discord, and the people in the Discord told him, hey, Lush was in there running his mouth about the AD shit. So he got screenshots from the people from the Discord. So he was like, did Lush tell you anything? I said, nah, Lush didn't tell me nothing. I'm like, Lush didn't tell me nothing. He was like, oh, you know what? The Discord people already told me. He said, I'm about to go in there and fire him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
I told him, I was like, listen, I don't think he should be fired. I said, he didn't say nothing to me. He ain't do nothing like that. He like, nah. He like, I got 2 or 3 people from the Discord saying that he's sitting there running his mouth about other shit too. So then that's when Adam went over there and he fired Lush on camera. So after he fired Lush on camera, do you feel me?
Yeah.
He's hitting me up like, hey, I apologize to you. Like, I didn't know, I didn't think I would have to do this, but this is what I told Lush. And he sent me like him and Lush whole conversation of what he said about me. And within them situation, I mean, within the text messages, he, you know, he basically was just like AD and T-Rail and them got their own thing going on. And you feel me? Like basically it's basically taken away from the company. You know what I'm saying? He was like, and I'm tired of this. And certain situations, he was telling his grievances to Lush. And I was like, listen, bro, all of that you could have just told me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you could have told me. I'm not tripping over that. I said, but like you don't have to say shit behind my back. We're supposed to be better than that. And that's kind of where I got upset with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, listen, do I not bring any validity to the platform? Have I not put myself in life or death situations when it come down to this company? Have I not been here and just, you know what I'm saying, giving my all and being who I am as a person and giving it to you? I was like, we supposed to be way better than, you know, you telling other people shit when it comes down to it and everything. So that's kind of where I got offended and the disconnect the shit was. And I was like, that's what hurt me, because I'm like, damn, I just thought we was better than that. I understand if it's a business move, you feel me? But I'm like, damn, man, like that shit really hurt me when it came down to it.
Yeah. And this week has just been crazy, man. Like for No Jumper, you know, you got the firing of Lush, the letting go of AD and Tyrell, the allegations, the old, you know, news coming back up. You know, I mean, obviously all the social media pages running as normal, business probably running as normal, but for Adam himself, he's probably having a pretty tough week, you know. Maybe none of this bothers him. I don't know. All right, so this video I'm gonna play here, I snagged it from Twitter. People were bringing this video up as a compilation of everything that Adam has said, or kind of justifying their allegations towards him. This is actually a separate thing from the other one. This is against him for raping someone. I mean, I put raping because it's allegations. I'm not going to say, oh, he did it, you know? So they're saying that he raped someone while they were under the influence because he got them intoxicated. Like, he gave them drugs. He did all this shit. And, you know, it's never right to get someone intoxicated and then fuck them. They also brought this video up of him kind of addressing it back then that is now deleted. And it's pretty crazy. He talks about how he did have the video. He did give her drugs. And it's just crazy. Let's watch it. Let's get into it.
Dude, one time, but do you abide by the practice of just like getting girls high to them, like just get them real stoned and then you can them? Because I've had like my friends hate on me for that. Does it work? No.
You know. All right. Let's see what this says. The following are snippets from a now deleted video originally posted on Adam22's own YouTube channel, in which he and his girlfriend Lena attempted to defend themselves from sexual assault allegations from Lauren Duck. The link below also includes Lauren's response, so let's get into it.
She says that you gave her Xanax at this party while she was already so fucked up.
100% not true. She had been snorting coke and drinking all night along with us. And this is the other thing about all of this, is that there's a vlog that I made that is still online. It's called Lena the Plug Has a New Girlfriend. That was the clip that I chose. But there's a vlog of the entire night in which you could see us all going out and having a great time together and everything. And she claims that I like filmed her without her permission. Number one, I did film for like 10 seconds.
Oops, you know, like he's obviously admitting to it. It's already looking pretty bad. He's down. He's down 0-1, and I mean, let's see what else he's confirming
During this orgy, I guess. But she knew that I was filming. She was conscious of it, and then I didn't do anything with the footage. Like nobody has seen.
So he also confirms that she wasn't consenting to it, which is also pretty bad. He did this to himself. He posted this video. And this shit's pretty crazy, man. Like, I'm still on the fence on everything, but, you know, I guess people are just hopping on the train of, let's just throw this and that against Adam. So, you know, I don't blame people, but come on, Adam, you know.
And I showed like one or two of my friends at most, but basically nobody ever saw it. It's not like I posted it anywhere.
you guys can pause and like read through this. It's just basically addressing this one's addressing that the girl from Canada that she was a minor, and they had, I'm not sure if they actually had sex. Actually, let's read this. Now, any of the math inclined out there are probably reading this and thinking something like, she's 19 now, you were 23 then, how old is she then? Well, she was 16, but come on, man. She's 18 or 19 in most of the pics here, but she didn't look much different at all then. If statutory rape is wrong, I didn't want to be right. Now, I could make the argument that the age of consent is 16 in Canada, although I'm sure the traveling from America to Canada to have sex with a minor is still illegal as hell, but really, fucking argument. She was stupid hot and I wanted it. Crazy. I mean, I think this is what Adam said, right? So, I mean, like I said, this is old as shit, but that's not any way to justify this shit. She was letting me touch her all over and was making out with me the whole time, but she didn't seem like she was really enjoying it all that much. Grand Mason wrote about Jane in the 1800 word post. How much a woman enjoys sexual activity is usually not highly correlated to how much fun I'm having though, so I didn't give it much thought. You know what, look. Everyone should decide for themselves, right? I'm not trying to push a narrative. I'm just putting this information out there and kind of giving my 2 cents and how I feel about it. Everyone should really decide for themselves, If you want to stop supporting Adam and No Jumper, go ahead. But if you feel like this is the past, people grow, whatever you think that and stick with it, because you shouldn't really be influenced by other people, right? You should really have your own thoughts, support what you like and what you think is good. Personally, I find this disturbing. It's just crazy, I've been watching Adam for years now. I never actually saw this side of him. I didn't know this back then, and for it to come to light now, it's kind of wild, a little crazy. People do make mistakes, and I do believe in people growing, and I do believe that people can learn from mistakes. And if it's been years that he hasn't done something like this, or if he's reformed, or if he's just grown out of his younger self, if he's had the chance to grow, I don't see why this is bad, right? Like, I mean, shit, that if he's had the chance to grow, then I don't see why we should cancel him or something, whatever people are trying to do. I don't think he should be canceled. I think if he's learned from his past and is still continuing to grow and learn from his mistakes, it's never a bad thing, right? So I'll put these pictures up on screen, and I'll remove the face cam just because they're coming out a little weird on here. But these are the pictures that people are bringing back to light, right? I saw these under the tweet of the post, and it's a lot of edgy shit, right? Lil Pump getting his dick sucked at 16 and Adam recording it. Back then Lil Pump did seem a little older than he was, but dude, like, he was a kid. Yeah, he was doing crazy shit, but to be there and not only witness it himself but record it, yeah, this shit's insane, man. Some crazy posts. It looks like he's with younger females. Let's see the next one. Here's him saying, so you're saying you wouldn't suck a 11-year-old's dick? Kind of crazy. I don't know who he said this towards. I don't know why he would be thinking of that. Yeah, this shit's just it's wild shit, like I said, a lot of edgy shit, like I keep saying, but it's just it's on the wrong side of edgy, right? You want to be edgy, but you don't want to cross the lines of illegal shit, nasty shit, gross shit, And what's with all the cute little girls adding me? Send me a message so I know who you are. Like, shit like that's just like, come on, bro. Like little, really? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm guessing this was when he was like just getting his platform going and stuff like that, but it's stuff like that's never justified. I keep bringing this up, I keep bringing the same points up, but it just is what it is. Like, stuff like this shouldn't be said, or thought at all. So here's the video of the dude that confront. I honestly don't know who this is. But this was the video of where he was on Adam's platform doing a interview or podcast with Flacco, and Adam comes in, confronts him like, why are you talking about this? Why are you trying to like make me look bad on my own platform? So let's take a look at it.
The article says
I'm going on
19 when, what do you think happened? The article says
I'm going on
19 when I met her.
She was 19 when you met her?
Yeah. The article says it.
So, but what did you say?
I said that I spoke to her on the phone when she was 16 before I realized that she was.
All right,
she
well,
was
That's how we catch a lot of.
that's how we
she
catch
was
him.
Canadian. She didn't even know that she was doing something fucked up.
It don't even matter, but that's how we catch
cool
him.
that you felt like you were gonna come on my platform and.
She didn't know she was doing something bad, but did you? Right? Like he's really just like putting the blame on her, saying like, yeah, she was in a state, and I mean in a country. She was in a country where the legal age of consent is different, and maybe he's trying to say like she didn't know that it's different here, and she didn't know that she could have got me in trouble and stuff like that. But you did. You're in America, and that's just not how it works, right? Like you should be pretty cognizant of what you're doing and not really buying into all these things that maybe aren't traps but are just illegal, downright illegal, right?
Me, though. Like,
No, it was just in the midst of the conversation. It was in the midst of he didn't. Hey, it's not on him on nothing. It was in the midst of the conversation.
But you came on my platform and spread lies like that.
Lies?
Lies.
Is it lies?
I mean, you could have done some research and figured out any.
Did you talk to her when you were 16?
For like 5 minutes when I was 21.
Minutes?
I'm 39.
You wasn't 23?
I was. I might have been 21, 22.
How you don't know? How you don't know if you?
You see, like he's not really helping his case, right? He's telling lie after lie. He's trying to cover it up. He's saying a bunch of like, contradicting himself, like, I didn't know her, or oh, it was only 5 minutes, and there's a bunch of posts coming out that they had sex, she flew him out, and he's just like covering up, like trying to, and it's just coming back to him, like, oh, it was only 5 minutes, oh, this and that, oh, she didn't know, oh, blah blah blah. Like, it's not looking good, man. It's not.
It was 20 years ago.
It still happened though, but we can't take that jacket off. We can't take that jacket off for nobody.
Right? You gotta go.
Hey man, let's go. Look, yeah.
Right here. And then this is like after he said you gotta go, he just continues to rant.
Why you kicking us out, bro?
Because I don't appreciate you guys coming on my platform and spreading lies like that.
It's not lies. It's not lies. It's something that you admitted though. Thank you. You was 23, she was 16. I'm a perv buster. What you think I'm here doing? I'm here on business. I'm a perv buster. You was talking to a girl. You was 16. I mean, she was 16. You was 23. Stop it. What you talking about? Oh man, we gotta get let out. Where Tone at?
This door right here.
Damn, come on, man. You think I didn't do my research, bro? You think I don't got the article?
You apparently
Bro,
did.
I got the article and all that, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm ready. Bro, you was 23, she was 16. You was on the phone with her for what? You should have known. Why am I talking to a 16-year-old girl? Why am I talking to a 16-year-old girl? Stop it, bro. We gotta get let out. You on the phone with a 16-year-old girl, bro. What are you talking about? Damn.
Yeah, just pretty damning shit, He's kind of just confronting Adam about it. Adam didn't like it. Like I said, you guys can make your own things. And before I close this out, I'm just going to show this last clip that I found on Twitter as well. And it's just like, just more edgy shit about just like him being like a perv or pedophile, whatever the fuck.
Hey, yo, Maddox rides me like a roller coaster, bro. Yo, we gonna molest you. Hey, yo, should you be in school right now or some shit? Like, yo, we gonna molest your ass, bro. Yo, should you be in like?
But yeah, pretty crazy shit. I just ask that you guys make your own kind of come to your own conclusion about all this, how you feel about Adam. Maybe none of this just bothers you at all. You don't give a fuck. I don't blame people if they don't care. It's just a bunch of old things coming up, just with all the letting go of some of their biggest people, and Adam just kind of having a tough week, you know. So if you guys want to say something about it, cool. But you know, at this point, it is what it is about the past stuff. If he decides to come out and talk about it again and address it, I also don't blame him. But I think it's best for him just to ignore it, because I think everyone's just kind of kicking him while he's down type stuff. I hope that he's able to replace those guys that have been let go with more top tier talent, and just I hope he's changed. I hope he's made better for himself, and yeah. So thank you if you've made it this far. Thank you for watching. You know, make sure you subscribe, like the video, follow my main channel at addyOD. Follow all my socials; they'll be in the description. Thank you.